Hi and welcome to day 13 of our 30-day Yoga Play. My name is Lada and today we have a Nidra class. With the Nidra, I will read a script to you while you're in a comfortable seat. So find your comfortable seat now. This could be lying on your back in Shavasana or maybe sitting upright, supported. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Now you can close your eyes and soften your gaze if that feels good for you. And prepare to start the practice now. Welcome to your Yoga Nidra practice today. Please take a comfortable position lying in Shavasana on your back or sitting upright in a comfortable seat. If you feel comfortable, close your eyes now or soften your gaze. Notice how your body is touching the floor. Are there any noises around you? Notice how the surrounding feels. Are there any other people or animals nearby? Take everything in and then slowly start to disconnect from the feeling in your immediate space. In your immediate space. Disconnect from the noise. Disconnect from the energy of any people around you. Disconnect from anything that might distract you and start directing your attention towards your connection to the floor. Breathe. Notice how it feels. And then start to imagine the floor changing into soft sand. You can grab the sand with your hands and toes. It's warm and soft. You notice the sound of an ocean nearby. Now start sensing into your body how it's lying on the sand. Sense all the parts of your body that are touching the sand. The back of your head, the shoulders, your arms, your back, butt, and the back of the legs. The heels of your feet. Now draw the attention to your nose while you inhale deeply. Notice the sensation, how the air flows into your nose. You might get a smell from the fresh ocean air, slightly salty. The air is starting to radiate through your body. Since you're lying close to the water, it's slowly starting to lap onto your body. Where it touches you, you sense the body part with all your awareness. You can also lift and release that body part if you like, activated by the gentle touch of water. Now the water starts. It sprinkles on your face, your right shoulder, your left shoulder, both shoulders together. It laps on the biceps, elbow, forearm, wrist, hand, all 5 fingers on the right hand, the whole right arm, left shoulder, left biceps, elbow, forearm, wrist, left hand, all 5 fingers on the left hand, the whole left arm together. Now it washes over both arms together, onto your chest, your abdomen, on the pelvis region, your whole upper torso, your right thigh, right knee, right shin, right ankle, right foot, the right 5 toes, the whole right leg together, left thigh, left knee, left shin, left ankle, left foot, left 5 toes, the whole left leg together. It washes over both legs together. You sense the wholeness of your lower body. Sense the whole front of your whole body as the water sprinkles onto it. Now let's sense the back of our body as the water touches it. Sense the shoulders, the spine, the lower spine, the lower back. Sense the whole back of the upper body. Again, sense the whole back of the upper body. Your butt, the back of your right leg, back of right thigh, back of the knee, and back of the calf. Your heels touching the floor. The whole right leg is washed in water. It moves to the left thigh, left knee, the left calf, the left heel. Sense your whole left leg. Now sense your both legs together. Sense how the water gently washes over your whole body. Sense your whole body and notice how the water brings pure awareness into your body. Your whole body is radiating with awareness and energy. The water lets consciousness and awareness radiate through you. The water holds you now. You can easily breathe and see. It's a very gentle hold, like a warm hug. The current gently carries you further out, and you are descending into the ocean. You're still feeling the presence of your known space. It's holding and supporting you as your soul is traveling out into the ocean. You slowly start to descend more. Very gently, you start descending deeper and deeper into the water. You're taking in all these colors below the surface. Maybe this is a place where you've never been before. There are so many different colors in the water. They seem really bright and protruding. You see red and yellow and purple, green, blue, and then also all these fish anemones, plants, rocks, shells. Notice how the sunbeams make patterns on the shallow waters here. Notice how some air on top of the water makes the reflections look different and lets the sparkles dance around you. You let the gentle current bring you a bit further into the deeper ocean, and it's almost like it's just holding you on a moving carpet, pulling you a little bit deeper. Whether you have been in the ocean or you haven't been, you feel familiar here. It produces the same feeling as if you were lying in your comfortable place at home or wherever you're practicing. You're associating that newness of being underwater with your safe space at home. Now you notice that the further you go into the deeper waters, the colors slowly start fading away bit by bit. The sunlight is not as strong down in the water. But then you notice this one beam of light that seems to follow you. It's almost like a torch. The beam of light hits the underwater life, and all these colors come back up to life and start sparkling and glowing. You're looking around you and seeing that the source of this light comes right from your chest. It is your own energy and your inner brightness that brings everything underwater to glow. Keep exploring this underwater paradise and see what you can find. Maybe you find a fish you've never seen before. Maybe you see an octopus swimming by. If you want to see a shark, again, if you want to see a shark, I'm sure you'll see one hidden behind a stone or a rock. Maybe you'll encounter a dolphin. Maybe a turtle. Just look around you and see what you can find. All these animals are there somewhere. Some might be hidden, and it might take you a second to see them. They might camouflage themselves into the sand or into the aquatic life down there. Take in this underwater world, all the wonders. Take your time now to explore. Slowly, you start feeling a slight ascent. Very slowly, you notice that the water gets more shallow. The light from the sun comes through much stronger now. But your own sunbeam right from your heart stays there. It might not be as visible as it was down in the darker waters, but you can feel it. It's more of a feeling that is there with you. Again, it's more of a feeling that it's there with you, and that you know it doesn't matter how dark it gets around you, it's always there with you. Holding on to that feeling you slowly float into shallow waters until you feel the sun and a slight wind, a breeze on your skin. You come from the warm waters into the warm air. The water carries you to the sand and leaves you there. It slowly withdraws from your head, down your shoulders, on the arm, and the upper torso, down the hips. It lets go off of your legs and your feet. You end up lying on your back on the warm sand. When you look up, you see the beautiful blue sky. Take a breath while just lying here and reflect on your little underwater journey. Now start to slowly awaken. You grab some sand with your hands. You might dig your toes into the sand. Wiggle your feet, your legs. Your arms maybe roll around from side to side. Awaken sensation back into your body. Become aware that you're lying in your space on the floor. You become aware of the surroundings around you. You are awakening your ears to the noise of the space. Flutter your eyes open. Take the room in and notice how your awareness flows through your body. Notice how you feel now compared to before we started this practice. Feel that energy the water gave you radiating through your chest. Feel that beam of light that you carry inside of you. This light is there with you every day, and you sense it even while you're not practicing Yoga Nidra. Feel free to come back to this feeling anytime you like. Thank you for taking this time to practice Yoga Nidra today. Welcome to the tutorial section of day 13. You either just enjoyed your Nidra or you're about to enjoy your Nidra, and you might wonder, okay, but I have a hard time not falling asleep, or I fall asleep during a Nidra. And that's okay, that happens. In that case, your body needed to sleep more than it needed a Nidra, so it's all good, just go with the flow. For the next time, however, what you could try, instead of lying on your back in Shavasana, you could try to sit upright, straight spine, a comfortable seat, or you could also try to take on a restorative pose, because they're not completely on our backs as if we were sleeping. They're, you use props and anything. You could check out the videos we have on this channel and get yourself some ideas for restorative poses. Yeah, you could also try to have the eyes not completely closed. Your gaze may be only softened. Further, it can help to play some music to just get you still relaxed, right? You really want to still go deep into the Nidra, but maybe a little bit of music will remind you that this is not sleeping time. So there really is many things you could do to just try this. And in order to set the sort of mood for the Nidra, you could do a little bit of pre-meditation. You could light incense, and that's why I'm showing you here an example of our puja table. So puja table is something very personal, and there's no right or wrong. You don't have to have one. Some people only have some incense, for example, or other things that's dear to their heart. And I had the same question. I was like, well, what's supposed to be on there? I am not quite sure how this works. And then one day I was just like, it doesn't matter. Whatever I want to have on there, I put it on there, and it has been growing. So you can see we have some candles on there. There's the singing bowl. We have incense, the copal incense, and the palo santo sticks on the left corner there. I have a pendulum as well that reads energy and how much life force an object or a person or anything really alive has. There's essential oils for an oil diffuser. There's those orange flowers, which are, since we're in Mexico and just had the Day of the Dead, they always decorate with those, and I felt they were very powerful and really needed to go on there. We find feathers, and we just have more things that are really dear to our heart and that we would like on there. And as well, in the background there's pictures that are important to me, or to us actually. It's from Ryan and I. And then there's pictures of my ancestor line who have already deceased, and I want to honor right here. And on top, you see on these little shelves, we put some cacti, and then we have the oil diffuser. It's really just about creating a nice atmosphere for our practice in our home. And you can really be creative with what you want on your puja table, or if you want one. Some people have maybe Buddhas on there, some things that are important to them throughout their religious practice. It can really be all kinds of things. And I just invite you to be creative with it and find your own thing. If you walk along the street and you might find a beautiful stone or shell or something, put it on there. Anything really, or flowers. You can really get really creative with that and just express yourself. So I hope you enjoyed the Nidra practice and the tutorial, or you're about to. I'll see you on the next video. Thank you so much. Bye.